What's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button and click the little bell to become part of the notification squad. As you can tell from the title, I'll be letting you know my Group D predictions for the 2018-19 UEFA Champions League. Guys, Group D is one hell of a group. It's the hardest group to predict. Out of all 8 groups, I want no part of Group D. It's so hard to predict. We have Lokomotiv Moscow, the Russian champions, who are currently managed by the 71-year-old Yuri Semin, who is in his 4th stint as Lokomotiv Moscow manager. And then we have Porto, who are the Portuguese champions, and they're currently managed by Sergio Conceição, who was actually a former Porto player. And then we have Schalke 04, who placed second in last season's German Bundesliga, and they're currently managed by the 33-year-old Dominic. And last but not least, Galatasaray, the Turkish champions, who are currently managed by a former Galatasaray legend, Fatih Terim, who is in his 4th stint as Galatasaray boss. Fun fact for you guys, fun fact, only 3 players in the Schalke 04 team is actually older than Dominic, and they are Naldo, Sasha Reither, and Michael Langer. So guys, before I give you my predictions, I will give you a brief breakdown of all 4 teams. And remember, I'll be looking at your poll results and reading out some of your comments. For Lokomotiv Moscow, their best Champions League finish came in the 03-04 season when they made it to the round of 16. That was actually the last time they were in the Champions League group stage proper, also under their current manager Yuri Semin. Key players for Lokomotiv Moscow includes Jefferson Farfan, Manuel Fernandez, Igor Denisov, Fyodor Smolov, and the Miranchuk twins. For FC Porto, their best Champions League finish came in the 03-04 season when they won the title under a young Jose Mourinho. They also won the Europa Cup in the 02-03 season and the Europa League in the 2010-11 season. Porto also won the European Cup in the 1986-87 season. In last season's Champions League, Porto managed to make it to the round of 16 but failed to get past a very rampant Liverpool. Key players for Porto includes Hector Herrera, Yacine Brahimi, Vincent Aboubakar, Moussa Marega, and 3-time Champions League winner, World Cup winner, a discarded man from Real Madrid, Iker Casillas. He still exists, guys. He still exists with FC Porto. For Schalke 04, their best Champions League finish came in the 2010-11 season when they made it to the semi-final. This was a team which included the now Lokomotiv Moscow striker Jefferson Farfan. The last time they were in the Champions League was a 2014-15 season where they made it to the round of 16. Key players for Schalke include Naldo, Konoplyanka, Mark Uth, Ralph Farman, their goalkeeper, their new man Sebastian Rudy, and Guido Burgstaller. For Galatasaray, their best Champions League finish came in the 2012-13 season when they made it to the quarterfinals. They also won the UEFA Cup, which is the equivalent of the Europa League in the 1999-2000 season. And for a fun fact, Galatasaray defeated Schalke 04 in the 2012-13 quarterfinal run. The last time Galatasaray was in the UEFA Champions League was in the 2015-16 season when they made an early group stage exit. Key players for Galatasaray includes Selçuk Inan, Yuto Nagatomo, Sofian Feghouli, and Gary Rodrigues, their top assist getter last season. For Galatasaray, they will be missing the services of Bafétemi Gomes, who transferred to Al Hilal in the Saudi Arabian Professional League. He was last season's top goal scorer in the Turkish Super League, and I actually think he won Player of the Season, so they will need to replace him adequately. Someone who could score 29 goals in the season. Who will that person be for Galatasaray? If you know, let me know down below. But guys, it's now time for my Group D predictions. This was hard, but I have to predict something. I have to let you guys know who I actually and genuinely think will move on to the round of 16 from this group. who will go into the Europa League and who will get knocked out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let you know who I think would top the group second, third, and fourth. I'm not going to go too much into detail as of why I picked this team or that team because, guys, oh my God, this group is so hard to predict. Let's just admit it. Like, come on, we have Schalke, you know, we have Lokomotiv Moscow, Galatasaray, Porto, you know. I can't wait to see what you guys pick though. But I'm going to go for Schalke 04 under the young manager Tedesco to top this group. Surprise, surprise. Yes, I'm going for Schalke, the German Bundesliga team, to come in number 1 in this group. Coming in second, I'm going to go for FC Porto. They should come in second. They have Champions League caliber and they have been in this competition year after year. So it will be really disappointing if Porto does not go through. You know, we have guys like Musa Marega, who was in really good form last season. Vincent Abubakar has proven he is a deadly striker. Hector Herrera, you know, that Mexican midfielder is really, really good. And, you know, the team has talent. You know, I don't want to go too much into detail, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Third in the group, I'm going to give it to the Turkish team. And last, I'm going to say Lokomotiv Moscow. Guys, let me just make this clear. This group can go anyway. It could go anyway. We could see Lokomotiv top in this group, Galatasaray top in this group. We could see Porto or even Schalke, as I predicted, top in this group. It can go anyway. I know you guys agree with me because it's so hard to predict Group D. Like, this has to be the weirdest group in this season's Champions League, guys. Do you agree? Like, there are no big teams in there. No Bayern, you know, no Real Madrid, no Man United, Man City, no Liverpool, you know, no PSG. You know, what if we take PSG from Group C and put it in Group D? You know, that will balance things out a little bit. But guys, those are my predictions. You know, Schalke and Porto to move on to the round of 16. And of course, you know, Galatasaray go into the Europa League. I'm going to take a look at what you guys voted for in the poll and let you guys know what are some of the comments as well. So let's find the Group D poll. Okay, for Group D, where is that poll? All right, okay, Group D. Okay, so we have a mixture, guys. But coming in top, we have Porto FC. 1,700 votes, 1,700 votes. Wow, that's a lot of votes. You guys love to vote, I see that. So we have Porto, 45% of your votes, number 1. Schalke, 32% of your votes, number 2. Lokomotiv Moscow, 17%, and Galatasaray, 5% to come in last. So Galatasaray are the underdogs, according to you guys, and you know, Porto are the favorites. Clear favorites, Champions League winner. Of course, you guys are going to vote for them. What are you guys saying in the comment section? Okay, let's read some comments. We have Nikola Nikolic saying Lokomotiv, Porto, Schalke, and Galatasaray. You see that? But I actually think Nikola is actually voting for Lokomotiv because of Vedran Charluka, who I didn't even mention in the video, but still, Nikola, I see you. Okay, so Barca for Life says Porto. My Group D predictions, Porto, Schalke, Lokomotiv Moscow, and Galatasaray. Thank you, Barca for Life. Okay, JG11 plays. He says Porto. Methinks Porto. Saddam Ishmael says Schalke 04 is going to top it. Rich squad. Yes, I do agree with you, Saddam. I do agree with you. Clara Laus, she said Lokomotiv Moscow, Charluka. See, I told you guys, a lot of the Croatians are going to say Lokomotiv Moscow because of Charluka. Kesenia K, I hope I'm saying the name right. Is that a boy or girl? He or she says, I don't know. Galatasaray? Okay, so she voted for Galatasaray. He or she voted for Galatasaray. So for the next comment, Ikechukwu Ofudu said Galatasaray. The other teams are as average as Galatasaray. Galatasaray, on the other hand, have exciting young players like Akbaba and Onyekuru. Yes, I forgot to mention Henry Onyekuru, and consistently dominate the Turkish league. Thank you very much, Ike Chukwu, for this awesome comment. We don't know where this group will go. I do agree with you. We definitely do not know. Okay, so we have a comment here from, we have Brian Hinojosa again. He says Porto, Lokomotiv, Schalke, and Galatasaray. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. RNTSM says Galatasaray. Schalke should remember 2013. Yes, I did mention that in the video as well. I did mention it. Okay, Grandimus says Porto. Where are Galatasaray fans now? Okay, we have some rivalry up in here. Okay, we have the football follower. Says Schalke, Galatasaray, Porto, Lokomotiv, Moscow. He says Porto is actually overrated. Advenko, he says Schalke, Porto, Lokomotiv, Galatasaray. Alan, Schalke, I am predicting Lokomotiv Moscow to upset someone. Schalke, Lokomotiv, Galatasaray, Porto. Yes, we could see some upsets, but I don't think it will be an upset though. All these teams I think are of equal strength. I do think so. I do think so. The Hand of God says Porto, Galatasaray, Schalke 04, and Lokomotiv Moscow. And I'm going to read one more comment. Anta Raikia Oja says Schalke, Porto, Lokomotiv Moscow, and Galatasaray. Should I read one more comment? I think I should read one more comment. Okay. Shivam Kanyoya. Oh man, I butchered that name. Shivam Kanogia says Schalke, Porto, Lokomotiv, and Galatasaray. So guys, thank you very much for leaving your comment. If I did not read your comment, oh man, I'm sorry. Comment again below this video. So guys, there you have it. My predictions and your predictions. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comment section down below for Group D. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad, the champions! Will the champions come from Group D? It's hard. It's hard. I could actually put my money on it. Like, the champion will not come from Group D. I am underestimating all the Group D teams right now. Champion will not come from Group D. But the champions! The champions!